toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the BYU Cougars offense will go to work first. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic in the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw again. They're working that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Working that left side now. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Running room knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Cuevas. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch.
Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll try to do it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cuevas. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown! Good enough. Great job by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play-action fake. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Got his man on the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put it. I know that.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Fit it in the window for the score.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyree. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Hand off from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabs it inside the 15.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick. He can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He has it.
Touchdown, BYU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. A little bit back picked up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Callow. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Callow. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down coming up. Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. He makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Cougar!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. That ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket, even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at. Got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Complete to the right. Just what this offense... Four sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the back.
He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, BYU!
And a really nice nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Number 13, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Callow. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Catch in the middle, it's Callow. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. It's a draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stanford now has it in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boilermakers. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So that they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
BYU, 21.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Callow. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Finds his man. It's Cuevas. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Now, 4th down.
Stanford lines up to punt it away.
In punt formation.
They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the 1st down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. Now, on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Looking for the score! And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
They've played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Floating away. Lets it fly. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming in. He has been picking defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
BYU with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run. And
there he goes. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Out of the backfield, he's open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. BYU has this offense clicking. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, if if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment, just give up on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And we are tied, and we have set the stage for quite a finish.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top, looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Getting everybody to the line and set. Got to spike it, stop the clock, and get the field goal unit on. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Stanford comes up with a first and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the run on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. And the kick is good. He is once, twice, 3 times the kicker, and this one for the game. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from